6 Weather is brought to you by the Edwards Law Firm. We know the law. Now, the most accurate weather forecast in South Texas with meteorologist Juan Acuna.
Hi everyone, welcome back. This is the Edwards Law Firm forecast, and we start you off tonight on this muggy night in South Texas with our 6 WeatherBug Network, brought to you by First Community Bank. Looking over at downtown Corpus Christi in the marina, see some nice sunshine there glistening on the water, and over on into Mike Shaw Kia over on SPID and Nile. We had lots of cloud coverage early in the day, then they broke out in the afternoon, led to a very nice sunset before eventually the high clouds moved right back on in. And those dew points have been pretty close to the actual temperatures, so it's a very humid, muggy night in South Texas with temperatures ranging from 72 out in Rockport, 73 here in the city, pretty close to the actual water temperature as well out at the Packery Channel. But notice up in Beeville, that's where they're starting to see a little bit of changes. They're going at 66 right now where the front is actually through. Overnight forecast shows the rainfall picking up. This looks like a ton of rain coming, but it's not. At this point, we're just looking for very light rain in nature, maybe a couple of thunder showers, but not a whole lot. Notice by midnight, our winds turn more out of the north-northeast, and that's the frontal boundary actually coming through. And notice that the winds actually pick up as we head into the early morning hours, going to about 10 to 20 miles an hour. So for tomorrow, you can certainly count on it being cooler with definitely more cloud coverage. Afternoon highs are going to range into the upper 60s to lower 70s if we can peek out a little bit of some sunshine, but if the clouds hold tough, only the upper 60s are going to be probable. But early morning showers, again, only a couple of thunder showers, but by the early afternoon, I think most of that activity is going to move down to the south of us, and the rain chance will start to diminish considerably with those northerly winds 10 to 20. Forecast highs across the area will range into the upper 60s to lower 70s across all of South Texas. So again, compared to the 84 today, definitely cooler. There's a frontal boundary right now. Again, this rainfall is just a very unimpressive right now, and it's not showing a whole lot of activity at this point. Just some light shower activity over Skidmore, extending all the way up into Port Lavaca, just to the south of the Victoria Crossroads. But bigger thunderstorms, and some of these have a little bit of hail associated with them, are moving just past Houston into Galveston, extending all the way over into Lake Charles and pretty close to Baton Rouge as well. But all this is going to continue to push off to the south of us. Notice we have a lot of Pacific moisture riding overhead, so we're going to have somewhat of an overrunning pattern as we head into the overnight hours. And with the frontal boundary in place, I think additional shower activity is expected to develop into the overnight. But cooler air up to the north, lots of snowfall in the northern plains across the Great Lakes as well, where the center of circulation with this big storm system continues to spin. But the cold air will remain up to the north. We needed this upper level low to come further down to the south if we wanted cold air. But considering it's already moving off to the east, it's just going to be cooler temperatures for us here. Future tracker, as we go to about midnight, there is a shower activity. Again, it's going to be very light in nature, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, not a whole lot. That'll extend until 8 o'clock in the morning there. By the afternoon, all that activity shifts on down to the south. And again, we're not looking at a whole lot as far as rainfall amounts are concerned. At best, some of us could pick up a few tenths of an inch of rain before everything is said and done. So 58 tomorrow morning, 70 for tomorrow afternoon, 52 and 72 on Wednesday, and down to 48 early Thursday morning. Very sunny and sensational, but warmer temperatures on Saturday ahead of the next front. That brings us down into the middle to lower 70s early next week. Stay with us. We'll have more news and sports after